Jason. Okay, so we just had a general look at the electric guitar there yesterday, which was pretty cool. So what we did was just to kind of get you started on stuff that's a bit more electric guitar specific, right? So we went with the pentatonic scale, right? The kind of the classic guitar scale, right? You know, pretty much any solo or even riff that you might have heard in, classic rock music is almost definitely going to be at least roughly, if not entirely, based on the pentatonic scale. All right, so we'll start off with the open one, right? So that'll be the one that's in the key of E minor, okay? So the pattern is open 3. Well, or I should say sort of first note, which is always on the same fret, in this case, open, and then up by 3. So we're going up by 3, open again, up by 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. So what's really important is that you just go up and down, up and down, up and down on that. Now, if you can handle the any other position, which means, in other words, a position where you have to hold down the bottom ones and the top ones, I'd recommend just starting off with that. You know, instead of getting used to the much easier way of doing it, which is down here, just go straight into maybe something like B minor. It's a nice position to start. Or since you have the electric and you've got easy access to these high frets here, I'd go for the E minor one up the octave, which is going to be on the 12th fret, right? So that's going to be up by 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. And again, so we've got hammer-ons all the way up, pull-offs all the way down. Okay, so then hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides. So what you want to do is just first of all get used to the scale, right? You know, get really familiar with it so that you can kind of just run up and down without really thinking about it too much. In the same way that by now you've got some of the chords to the point where you don't really have to think about them all that much. If you know, when you go for a C, it's just there, right? You're not thinking through it step by step, right? You're just hitting it because you've done it, God knows how many times now, right? So, and then slides, then you've got a bend as well. Now with a bend, as I was saying, if we get a bit closer here, see the way I'm put the other strings that are above, I'm pushing them up as well, but I'm not allowing them to get caught in under my fingers. Don't want that, right? So you want them to be kind of just pushed up. It's hard to get it across on the camera here now, but yeah, point is you want to push them up, but without them going under your fingers, okay? All right. So that's definitely a good place to start, right? Pentatonic scale, just going up and down on it, and using those techniques. And we'll get into a couple of phrases later on. So, for example, we went down to the open one here and just did. All right. So, third fret, first string, pull off, third fret, second string, pull off, third fret to fifth fret on the second string with a slide. So then the other one, nope. Maybe change pick up here. So that's 3, 2, 2, 3, and then maybe a nice E7 on the end of it. So just sort of, that's plenty to be doing, over the course of 1 week because there's just so much in it that you could do, right? But the main thing is just get the scale under your fingers and get moving on it with those techniques, okay? And then we'll talk about, phrasing and all that kind of thing. But just kind of just get used to that for now, okay? You want to be really, really familiar with it, so that you can sort of just run up and down it without thinking of it. That's the first hurdle to get over, because you don't want to be busy thinking about, okay, which notes do I have available to me here, while you're trying to make, good phrases and just make music with it. You don't want to be thinking about that. So you want to get over that hurdle by just going up and down and up and down and up and down the whole time. And so yeah, all right, well, sure, we'll leave it at that. And you're going to bring it into me next week as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. All right, talk to you then.